Well, the attorney who Mr. Carney is speaking about joins us live now on the phone. Victoria Toensing is representing one of the State Department employees, one of the three. Victoria, welcome. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
He's basically saying you're not telling the truth.
Well, his nose goes long as he says that. What could he possibly answer about the April 16th letter that Daryl Issa sent to the State Department saying, please provide the process for clearing an attorney to receive classified information? And then, when no answer had been received for 10 days, another letter was sent on April 26th to the State Department saying, we wrote you on April 16th, you didn't come through, could you please provide a process for clearing attorneys for discussing classified information? And it always amazes me. Where is the White House press corps? They're sitting there, they can't do a follow-up?
I want just come on camera here for a moment, guys, because these are the two letters that Victoria is talking about. They are dated April 16th and April 26th. One is to Mary McLeod, Principal Deputy Legal Advisor at the United States Department of State. The other is to John Kerry, Secretary of State, and that is self-explanatory. So where does this go from here? Because in order to, as I understand it, these hearings next week, in order to have your clients disclose to you what they know, which is necessary, they need this clearance. So it looks like this is being stonewalled.
I have talked to my client, and I have information that is unclassified, but my client cannot tell me the complete story because so far I don't have my clearances. Now, let me give you an update. So after, and only after, all the TV appearances, and thank goodness for Fox, did Daryl Issa get a letter yesterday. This letter could have been written April 17th, the next day of his first letter, saying that any lawyer should go to the Assistant Legal Advisor for Employment Law. Now, that wouldn't have been the place I would have thought of to go to get a clearance, and that's why we knew, and Daryl Issa knew, to ask for the process, because every agency is different. I know that. I've been around long enough, but I've never had to go to the State Department for a clearance. I've gone to other places. So I called that place, and 2 hours later called the place and just got voicemails, but only after I was on Fox yesterday afternoon and provided the woman's name, I got a call. And within an hour, and my husband is also representing a whistleblower, my husband and I had both put in for our clearances. So we're waiting now to see if we're going to get it.
So the excuse on the behalf of the president, who said he wasn't familiar with any of this, that these whistleblowers really want to come forward and tell their story, and you would think that the White House would be very interested in what they know, since they have claimed they have an ongoing investigation and that they want justice in this case for the 4 Americans who were killed. So it seems that their response, based on what you're telling me now, will be, oh, it's just that they went through the wrong procedure. Their letters were stuck in the wrong channel, and that's why we didn't know about it.
No, we had no procedure to go through. We had none until yesterday. And then when they gave me the place to go, I called within a few minutes of getting that place, and they had voicemail going for about 2 hours until I said the person's name on TV, and then miraculously I got a phone call.
Now, this is not, uncharted territory for you. Let me know, obviously you have a long history in these kinds of cases, and you were also a top attorney for, I believe it was the Department of Justice, correct?
I was chief counsel for the Senate Intelligence Committee for Barry Goldwater, and I was Deputy Assistant Attorney General, and one of my areas was terrorism. So I've had clearances out the gazach.
Yeah. So now you are hanging on the phone, listening to a recording, while you have one person who is a State Department employee, current employee?
Yes.
Who very much wants their story told about what happened that night. The before, the during, and the after. So this material information to Benghazi goes to the requests for more security at this embassy that were denied, correct?
Yes, there's different ways you could put it. You might also consider whether there was a lot of security there and it was taken away.
Well, we know that there were requests for more security, and we also know that you point out that they decreased security as well.
Or took it away. And I can't imagine that being done without the top person at the State Department, Kennedy, knowing about it, and I don't think Pat Kennedy did much without Hillary Clinton approving it.
Well, you know what the other side says in this is, well, you know, Congress passed a bill that cut funding, and some of that ended up hurting the embassies, including the embassies in Benghazi. They think that's the reason that happened.
Well, no, I guess the State Department ought to cut out some of their touchy-feely courses. And I would assume that they could prioritize and know that a place like Libya needs security, maybe not so much in Paris. I don't know.
All right, Victoria, thank you very much. I hope you'll come back and join us again as this continues to move, because it is moving now.
There's more to come, I can tell you.
Thank you. We'll speak with you soon. Thanks very much, Victoria.
For more, I want to bring in now Brett Baer, host of Special Report, 6 p.m. Eastern Time.